Hi guys, Sakura Kana here. Whoever is new, welcome to my channel. Whoever is not new, hi and welcome back. Nice to see you. Right, so what we're going to do today is one of my favorites, pick a card, pick a story, and we will see what comes through. I have no idea what to expect myself. My main goal is to give you advice and clarify any issues that might come up and how to deal with them, and we will see what happens. Okay, so pick from pile number 1 over here, pile number 2, and pile number 3. Stop the video if you need some more time, and I'll see you in timestamps. Hi, pile number 1. So I have laid the cards out already because I didn't want to waste time on camera, and it takes a little bit of time for me to align everything perfectly. So what I can see here, I would like to talk first of all about the not very far past, okay? And the question is, was there someone who kind of screwed you over in a way? I can see here that you might have found out something from the person you didn't expect. I'll show you the cards, but I don't know if it's gonna make sense for you, okay? I can see here very clearly that there was someone whom you trusted, but you got disappointed because you found something out that it wasn't in that other person's favor. Do you know what I mean? Now, for some of you, someone was trying to hide a secret from you, okay? But that somehow came to light, which made you kind of... I'm not getting very much of a tower moment for you, okay? It's more like you finally realized you learn how to detach and how to have better boundaries, okay? And I'm seeing that these cards over here will be your advice regarding the situation. And already we finished with the boundary card, okay? The boundary card is talking about respect yourself more, don't trust people easily, and just have a very clear boundaries. And that's what I can see here is that first it was a little bit chaotic for you internally, okay? But I really don't see that it threw you off. And you know what I'm getting? It's probably because it's not the first time. And this time might have felt for you like it's the last time I am taking any of this crap from anyone. Therefore, what I can see here is you kind of, this can be talking about two people coming together, okay? So it's going to split to two. Some of you guys have left this other person, and it doesn't necessarily have to be romantic, okay? It might be a friend, it might be a family member. Whatever happened in the past, you're like, no, like this is done for me. And for some of you, it might be that out of nowhere, another person came into your life and you actually got along really, really well, okay? You were like... I'm getting soulmate connection, but I'm getting it on a very friendly level. Do you know what I mean? It's like two people who have experienced difficulties in their lives found each other to make each other's lives easier. Do you know what I mean? It's like you're very chilled around each other and you don't put any pressure, okay? So you live your own lives, but you're kind of together from spending time. Now, another storyline here is this situation, whatever happened in your past, it made you whole, okay? It finally made you understand, because some of you, I'm really getting that you might have had couple of little lessons already in your past coming your way, but because you have such a big heart, you kind of didn't learn from it in a way. But this last one was a little bit too much for you, okay? Now, what I'm also getting here is I'm getting a very good sense of peacefulness right now in your state, okay? I'm getting that you kind of detached from the whole world in a way, even. You detached, you're planning trips maybe in the future. Some of you want to travel. I see that clearly. Once you are going to, um, you still need a little bit more time to kind of put everything in your head, okay? It doesn't matter what kind of situation it was in the past. I see here is that after that you kind of detached yourself, you put everything in places, you took some time off only for yourself, and you started planning ahead what actually makes you happy. I can see that you are someone who is very, I'm talking to a very charismatic person here. I'm talking to someone who looks good and dresses nicely, okay? Doesn't have to be a fashionista, but it's someone who is very attractive. So now, because you have realized that, okay, and you're not, even if you had a high self confidence in the past, it boosted for you with whatever the past situation was, and you're kind of thanking this past situation because now you're like, okay, I know I'm a queen or a king, and you know what, I'm going to do everything that's going to make me happy. And the advice cards are going aligning together with your storyline, so you go in there like you don't really need much kick in your butt, you know what I mean, because you head in that way. Right now I see maybe some of you are writing things down in your diary or noting things on your phone, like, or searching for places to go, things to do, taking new hobbies maybe, whatever it is in your case. You are planning ahead, okay? Someone has a trip already planned, and this trip will be something that's going to be very influential for you, okay? So cards are suggesting you to go out there in the world and explore new things, be happy, and I'm getting a really strong sense of happiness here for you guys, and I don't know what it is. Let me know in the comment box, because it's just, these are intuitive cards, so I'm literally reading from my own intuition using visuals, okay? Let me know where you're going. I'd like to know, because travel is in the cards over here. Now, for some of you, for very little part of you guys, cards are suggestion to take care of family at this moment, and it's more related to kids. So whoever have children, maybe it's suggesting you to spend a little bit more time with them, or maybe take them on that trip that you're planning to make, okay? Take it as it resonates. Now, as a final advice card for you here is, if you ever have this similar situation in the future where people might want to use you, people, you know how they are. It depends. At work, in relationship, friendships, whatever it is, you need to remember at all times that you have to have that boundary up, okay? You have such a good heart that sometimes you might not notice how people start using you by little things. It doesn't have to be very obvious, okay? It, for you, I feel like maybe once it comes all together, it's too much. That's when you burst. And the cards are saying, don't let yourself to get to that state, okay? You need to speak up. For this pile number 1, when I was shuffling, I was getting a very strong sense of Ace of Swords in regular tarot, which is, for me, is like, don't wait to speak up, okay? Tell your truth. Whatever you're thinking, you have to express it right off the bat, because once it builds up, it sometimes might influence your own self more than the other person, if you know what I mean. And yeah, so basically that's that. Let me look overall over here if I can see anything else. I strongly sense here that there is someone next to you, okay? It might be a friend, it might be a romantic partner, take it as it resonates. Strongly getting friends and family though. There is someone who's supporting you in this journey of yours. I feel like you have flipped your whole life. In the recent past, I'm seeing a month, okay? A month ago. Take it as it resonates. Something happened a month ago, something flipped for you that it's changed your personality in a way. And right now I'm getting really good vibes of planning a really bright future ahead, okay? Let me know what happened because I'm really interested. The spell is really intriguing, if you know what I mean. But right now it's all very positive vibes. So just enjoy your weeks, months, trips, whatever you have planned. I wish you the best, and I will see you soon, guys. Okay, bye. Hi, number 2. I hope you're all doing well. I have laid the cards out in advance. I didn't want to waste time on camera lining them all up. So I'll tell you right off the bat what I'm sensing here. In this pile, I'm getting a lot of family, home, and spirituality, okay? And I'm also getting a little bit of sunshine and water. So that usually means that you might be going somewhere where it's warm, or I'm seeing trees and I'm seeing water. So take it as it resonates now, okay? Now in the recent past, what I can see here is, and again, I'm really strongly getting children. So for some of you, you might have had some issues with maybe a child or any other younger person in your life who wasn't really listening or maybe acting a little bit out of hand. Do you know what I mean? I'm seeing someone's children being kind of over the top, and that situation passed. I can see it's in the past already, so maybe that was the recent thing that kind of influenced you the most. I'm getting the sense of you being a little bit tired. I'm getting a sense here of you needing a little break, okay? Now I'll show you cards from close up. You are a little bit all over the place right now, okay? You really need to... What I'm sensing here is, for some of you, it's literally call a friend and get a bottle of wine, okay? Because you need to talk and just chill on the couch with no one around you. I'm getting that you might have been dealing with so many people or situations in your recent past that you literally just need one-on-one conversation with a bottle of wine, or just go and I'm also seeing like a little spa getaway, and I'm not talking like a massive trip. Literally, if you have like a spa salon, whatever it is, go for a treatment next to your house, okay? In this pile, I'm getting a lot of, I'm getting that you are a little bit imbalanced at the moment, okay? I'm also getting a lot to do with home situation. And now for some of you, it might resonate that you are about to move, or you might have recently moved the house. Because usually when I'm getting these cards, these two cards, it talks about domestic situation, okay? This one especially talks about moving to a new house or new home, or preparing to do so, plans, etc. This card usually talks about a beautiful house, okay? So I see like for some of you, maybe it is in plans in the future. Now, I'm getting something here that maybe for some of you, whatever domestic situation you had before, maybe that was what influenced you feeling imbalanced, okay? I strongly sense here is, these are your advice cards, by the way, okay, from this intuitive deck. And it's also talking about the home situation, and it's telling you to, if you haven't moved yet, it's encouraging you to move. For some of you, maybe planning to move to a different country, live in a different city. Take it as it resonates. And some of you are actually maybe planning to do with a friend or with a romantic partner, because this is a soulmate card, okay? So it can be any kind of soul connections, but especially this connection here is a very strong one. It's not just like any friend, okay? If we're talking about romantic partner, it's your higher soul connection. So for some of you, if you're not moving alone, you're moving with someone who is very important to you in your life right now, okay? And cards are literally encouraging you to do so. Don't be afraid. What I'm getting here intuitively is, it's something to do with documents. And as an advice here is, I'm hearing find out everything before signing documents. Is it making sense? I'm getting read it through. I'm getting, if you haven't had time for getting all documents together to provide to someone, do it a little bit in advance, because something there might be a little bit like a gap in time, okay? Maybe like you will need some extra time if you decide to do it later on. Do you know what I mean? So what cards are saying here is kind of be prepared. It's not nothing bad. I'm not seeing anything bad here. Is as advice here is, be prepared, move forward. Whatever you have planned in your future, it's really good. If you're deciding to move to someone, maybe to a romantic partner, it depends. In everyone's situation is different here. I'm trying to cover as many possible storylines as possible. So what it's saying, I'm getting a lot of fear here in your pile. That's not gonna go well, maybe that's not gonna go well, okay? Don't think like that. All you need to do for now is to write down the list what you need to have ready. Write down the list what you haven't done yet. Put it all out on paper. Don't worry about anything else. If it's money is never enough. You'll always get someone to borrow you money, or you can always call people around, okay? There is no situation that has no way out of. You are actually, I'm getting in the future, you're going to start your new life somewhere else. It can be location, it can be, I'm strongly getting a change in location here, okay? So take it as it resonates. A domestic, travel-wise, a city, country, whatever it is. And for a lot of you, you're not traveling alone, or you're not moving the house by yourself. There's going to be someone else who is helping you, someone else you're taking with, okay? So it's very strange that in the past this storyline has flipped very much from the beginning, because I talked about children in the past and someone acting very childish here. And I don't know how that will resonate for each of you, but maybe one part of the story is for one part of you, the other storyline is for other, okay? Sometimes children cards can indicate someone just acting childish, so it doesn't necessarily have to represent a child in your life. It just might represent such character, personality, okay? Or if they were in such if there was a situation where they acted not in a mature way, okay? So I'm just trying to help you how to interpret my interpretations here in order to help you and understand what's trying to tell you. Now, and overall here is I'm strongly getting why you stressing. That's what I'm hearing, okay? Why you stressing? You might be someone who is very anxious sometimes. You might be someone who is someone who would be more on the stressful side. I'm seeing like, oh my god, okay, I need to do this, I need to do that, I need to plan things in the future. You need to chill down, take your notebook, write everything down and leave it there, okay? And don't think about whatever you have to do the next day, because it's actually going to help you and release this anxiety on paper. Try that out. And don't keep everything in your head, okay? Try to go to sleep with a clear mind, because that's how you are more productive. You concentrate easier too. Everything in the future here, and as an advice, I'm seeing that you're doing it already, you're planning it. The only thing is you just need to kind of relax and start enjoying the moment, because you're a little bit further ahead in your head than you should be. Do you know what I mean? So let me know what's happening with you guys in the comment box below, and I'll see you soon. Bye. Hi, number 3. So I have laid cards down already because I didn't want to waste time on camera. Now what I'm seeing for you guys straight away is, what have you been going through lately, okay? That's what I'm getting. I see so much change and having not enough time for everything, okay? That's what I'm seeing. I'm seeing you being torn apart by responsibilities. Also, something didn't go to plan here in the recent past, okay? So I feel like I'm hearing the word slip, so take it as it resonates. But I'm getting it, what it's trying to tell you is, it's because you have stretched yourself too much, okay? Maybe you had so many things to do at once, or you have taken over so many tasks that you couldn't manage everything anymore, and you have slept in one of those tasks that you had to do. Do you get what I mean? So what also is coming through here is, I'm getting a partnership. I don't know why in this pile I'm getting business, I'm getting partnerships, I'm getting some kind of creative endeavors. And I'm also getting trip. But this trip, a lot of you are traveling, guys, by the way. I had that in the other pile. I see some of you are planning to travel, maybe. Some of you have just traveled. There is something to do with travel, but especially in your pile, guys, I'm getting it somewhere where the ground is not straight. And by that, what I mean is, there might be some kind of mountains, okay? Might be hills by the sea, mountains by the sea, something to do with that. It might be a very dry land for some of you, okay? And just like, I don't know why I'm getting a dry land, but take it as it resonates. I'm also seeing here that you are someone who is very creative, and you have literally maybe finished some kind of a piece, whatever it is you have been working on, creativity, or some kind of for some of you I see jewelry, for some of you I see books, for some of you I see painting. Whatever you had that you have created yourself, okay, it came out to be a very beautiful piece. And what cards are saying here, it's encouraging you to, I'll show you that. Can you see how beautiful this is? it's encouraging you to keep on going. So this has another message, a little bit like Eight of Wands in the regular tarot. It's don't stop, okay? But before continuing your journey, what I'm seeing here is you need a little getaway to those hills. Oops, 1 second. To those hills I talked about, okay? So for some of you, if you visual, it might straight away click to your mind what I'm talking about, where you're planning to go, you're going, or in the future. I'm getting in the very near future you will find out. Maybe someone's going to suggest you to go somewhere, okay? Some kind of trip is going to come up. Now what I'm also getting here is someone is looking after you, and I'm strongly getting a motherly type of energy. So whatever you are going to take on your hands in the future for yourself, you will have some kind of feminine energy having your back at all times, okay? So don't be afraid to try new things. Don't be afraid to go out in the world and explore, because this woman is looking over you. And now for very little part of you is, and don't get scared, there is a spirit that's watching over you, a really good spirit that's actually helping you out, okay, to achieve things. Probably some of you know that already, whoever is spiritual, but there's some kind of spirit guide watching over you, okay? For some part of you, there is a deceased relative, okay? I'm getting feminine, motherly energy watching over you and being proud. Especially it's related to whatever you have recently achieved in your life, okay? Or goal you came up with. Something you have planned or have achieved just now, they are watching over you proudly. That's what I'm getting, okay? Now, these are your advice cards. Let me see what I'm getting here. I'll adjust the camera for you can see clearer. Again, I'm getting a very similar thing here with this card, okay? There is something that you don't see, someone working behind the scenes, okay? So what I'm getting here is, sorry guys, I'll close the door, 1 sec. Okay, I'm back. So, basically what I'm going to tell you that might sound very strange for whoever is not spiritual, okay? For whoever is spiritual, you will get me. Pay attention to signs you get in that you don't understand just yet. It might be door opening like just happened to me now. It might be lights flickering. It might be anything unusual that you notice. And I'm not talking synchronicities, okay, like numbers. I'm talking something that you cannot explain, okay? Let's see, keys were at one place and then they appeared in another place and you don't remember how you put them there, okay? Things like that. You need to notice those things and try to analyze what it means for you in your case. Because it's like, it's guiding you to make a right decision, and it's going to guide you to make better choices, okay? I'm not saying you're making bad choices right now. It's just kind of, it's like a little lucky spirit guiding you somewhere, okay? Do you know what I mean? And this pile is strongly to do with some kind of achievement you had in the past. Someone also helped you out with it, okay? Strong chaos at the past as well. That's what I'm getting. There was some kind of a slip up, but then your whole life, if you can see how this changes from here and then stops here in the middle, and then the whole scenery changes, okay? So you are literally, whatever you have created or whatever idea you came up with, it switched your life upside down, okay? if it hasn't happened yet, it's going to be very soon. And again, I'm getting some kind of new idea. Is it a business venture? It might be an offer you're getting, okay? Someone will notice you, therefore you will get some kind of proposal in the future, okay? And doesn't matter what it is. If you're asking about if you have a romantic partner in your mind, just try to interpret my interpretation. So if I talked about business and someone's gonna give you an offer, so in romantic storyline, it would mean that this person would probably reach out and ask you out, or whatever it is. Somehow they are going to propose you. I'm not talking ring wise, okay? They're going to propose you to go somewhere, whatever it is. Now, what I'm also getting here is, again, this card is talking about, as an advice, reminding you to stop, okay? Don't overwork yourself. Take your time off for yourself whenever you need to. And I'm strongly getting a sense of you need to get out of the house. I'm hearing go outside, okay? Look up. Meaning go outside and don't forget to look at the sky, because you're running constantly. So you don't want to come back to this state you were in the past, because as you've noticed probably, not everything went to plan. So once you actually stop and look at the sky and then like, okay, I need to calm down, everything is fine, I have everything under control, I just need a little coffee break or whatever it is that you need, okay? In that case, don't overwork yourself in a way, okay? And if you don't overwork yourself, the most beautiful things will come out, okay? So, okay, I'm getting a message here. So before, you have created something very beautiful that I talked about, okay? But any kind of idea came to your mind, some kind of a future plan you have, whatever it is, but it's something that's very important for you at this stage, okay? If you actually go ahead and give yourself some chill time, okay, you will be able to create something even more beautiful. You will be able to create something more diverse. I don't know how to explain this, but if you see how this card is, yes, it's beautiful, but it's kind of like, you know, all very similar strokes here, okay? Do you get that? And not much diversity in colors. Look at this card here, and it's one of the most beautiful cards I have in this Aqua Intuitive deck. It's very, very diverse. It's beautiful. It talks to me about... I'm also, when I see this card, I'm always seeing water. And water for me means that... water and corals, okay? And that for me means cleansing. Everything that you had in the past will go away. You will cleanse yourself in a way that you understand how to balance your everyday life. Once you balance your everyday life, you take care of any kind of tasks you have to do. You take care of them in a better manner. Do you know what I mean? It's like you are there, you are concentrated, you are grounded. So that's what I'm getting you for advice. Now in the future, I am getting here that you are being guided, and whatever you have, there's some kind of plan you have for yourself, something really important, okay? It's going to be a very influential thing for you. And I'm strongly getting that something to do with career, university, creativity, whatever it is, it's going to be even better than you expect it to be. Do you know what I mean? So I hope that made sense. Number 3, comment what's up with you in the comment box below. I'm interested to know, and I will see you next time. Bye.